Okay, one of my favorite carvers that I ever have known, well, didn't know, but I mean, never saw his work, was a man by the name of Andy Anderson. And I'm lucky enough to be close enough to the Start Museum in Orange, Texas, that does display Andy's work. And it's just absolutely wonderful. And we did just recently a miniature figure. And the reason we did that, and because I've done a miniature figure a long time ago on some of my videos, but the reason we did another one, and as I told you that we were going to do a variety of them, and it's about time now to get into building the scene with some miniature figures. And the scene means that it's probably more than one figure in a scene, and to create more than just a person standing there or something like that, create actually a little scene. And the scene that is one of my favorites, of course with Mr. Anderson there's many favorites, and of course no one in the world can, this is a book, by the way, The World of Andy Anderson. It is a wonderful book that they put out. Andy Anderson was a carver back in the 1900s that was an extraordinary man. And he was born in 1893, and I think he lived into the 60s. But his stuff is just unbelievable. But there's one particular scene, his courtroom scene. I have actually seen this in person at the Start Museum, which is just absolutely wonderful. His work is extraordinary. No one could do it like Andy Anderson. But there's one particular scene that I have done one before, and we're going to do it with the miniatures. And it's called The Shotgun Wedding. And let's see if I can find it right here. He's got so much great stuff in there. But that was one of the reasons why I did another miniature figure, because people have been hollering to do a scene. And well, hold on. No, I saw it. Okay, let me go through the book here. And because I think it's there it is. Now we're not going to Andy Anderson. We're not going to try to do it like Andy, because no one could do it like him. But what the scene consists of is you have a groom, you have a bride, you have the father with a shotgun, and you have the mother over here, and then you have the preacher. And we're going to do this, so that's actually 5 people in a scene, okay? And we're going to do this with miniatures. And this will be a lot of fun, because a lot of people have been screaming for, how do you do a miniature scene? How do you do things like that? Because I've done quite a few miniature scenes. But this is one of my favorites. And we're not going to, like I said, we're not going to do exactly like Andy, because no one could do it like Andy Anderson. But we're going to do it, and I'm going to show you how to do it. And so this is why that we went back to whittling a miniature scene, or a miniature figure, to start off with in doing that. And we're gonna, as you can see, Cecil, in the back of the book, Cecil Wakefield actually did a shotgun wedding, a miniature. Well, this is not miniature now. This is probably full. Andy Anderson, when he carved his figures, they were about 12 inches high, so I'm not sure what size this is, but I'm sure this is full scale right here. It's pretty neat, but we're going to do us one, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So anyway, That's why I whittled the little, and what we're going to do, we're going to whittle each figure separately, and then we're going to put it together as a scene, okay? So that's why we whittled the little figure, and we're going to start on it. And we're going to work everything from the same pattern, except I might, alter it just a little bit. And we're going to use the very same pattern.